Ko te ripoata e kia nei ko Whanaketia, kua whakatēpungia ki te whare pāremata. Ngā ka whāia ko ngā kauhau ana mema pāremata. I ngā haora tata nei ko riro mātou ki ngā mema pāremata no ngā taha katoa te whare pāremata. Ko tētahi āhuatana i tūhono nei a rātou katoa, ko te pauri nui me te tumanako hoki, ko ngā he o mua ka ea, ka kore a muri e hokia.
Today is about them, the survivors and their stories. And to the survivors, I want to say thank you for your exceptional strength, your incredible courage, and also your confronting honesty. I cannot take away your pain, but I can tell you this. Today you are heard and you are believed.
The report outlines that the debts that governments incur are not just financial. There are huge debts here that we need to repay as a country to the survivors of abuse and state care.
The stories contained in this report serve as a jolt of reality. The kinds of unimaginable, despicable horrors and abuse and neglect in care that we always believed happened in other countries happened here. They happened at scale and they destroyed lives. The pages of those stories tell us that they were young, they were vulnerable, and they were terrified. They repeatedly spoke truth to those who they thought were there to protect them, and too often these stories were ignored. The abuse was covered up and the investigations were botched or entirely absent.
O kei te whakaro nui ki o tātai nei ki ngā morehu i te mea kei raro rātou e pūtuana. Ko tāke nei whakaro me hua ki te tatau o te oroha, nā te kawanatanga nā mātou katoa i te paremata.
First of all, I want to mihi to all of those survivors of the community that we see here today and some that haven't made it to this point. But it does give us absolute concern on why we need to make sure we're not going into the similar systems and breach of systems that kept our rangatahi, our people at risk.
It is also my heavy duty to say that today the government is also formally acknowledging that the experiences of some children and young people at Lake Alice Hospital did amount to torture.
Ko ngā mōrehu i hōhonu rawa te ngaua e te mahi tūkino, i whakakao atu ki pāremata i te rānei, ki te whakawaha i o rātou māharahara, ki te kite a kanohi hoki i te putanga o te pūrongo Whanaketia. Ko tētahi o nā take nui puta i ngā mōrehu, ko te hiahia kia wawe te panoni i te pūnaha o te wā, te karauna, o te manaaki tangata. Nei a aroha mane me na whakamārama.
Ko ngā reo whākaha o ngā mōrehu o ngā whare manaaki o te karauna.
When I was giving evidence, the support that came from my friends which were survivors, and they really wrapped around me. So to me that part was how important people were that really got what you were going through, could understand you and identify with you, made a big difference from a healing point of view moving forward.
There have been so many memorable moments. Certainly the heart-rending testimony of survivors, but also the interim report, He Pura Order, and that laid the foundations for an independent redress system.
Ko ngā whare manaaki o te karauna o ngā hāhi hoki, I kore ai I tiaki ngā tamariki me ngā pakeke e 200,000 neke atu. Nā wai rā, I whānui te tūkinotia.
Ko te hāpai o ki mua, ko te hāpai o ki muri.
Tata ki te 300,000 ngā mōrehu nā rātou ngā tāhuhu kōrero mō ngā kitenga me ngā tū tohutanga ki te pūrongo Whanaketia. Kua rima ngā tau e whakaemihi ana.
For me, it's about our survivors seeing our collective truth acknowledged by our key decision makers. And also seeing their commitment.
Ko te hiahia o ngā mōrehu ma te ripoata rātou e manaakiti ana. I tēnei wā, e awhi I nāia nei.
What about the agencies and what's happening for our kids at the moment, Children being uplifted and disconnected from families, boot camps. It's another form of institutionalisation. How can you apologise and put something over the table if you're still allowing it to happen today?
There's some really important lessons in this final report for us now in terms of how we value and care for our tamariki and rangatahi, and also how we need to reflect on our current policies and processes.
E whakamānawatia ngā mōrehu ki ngā ripene.
Being a survivor, be proud of who we are. We're standing up, we're coming to Parliament today, and this is for everybody. And to all those people that are out on the ribbons, we're honoured to carry you today, hundreds and hundreds of you.
Hei te 12 o Noema, ka tuku whakapāha o kawa te kāwanatanga. Aroha mane i te Ao Māori.